It is now my great pleasure to introduce the first of this year's recipients of the university's Honorary Doctorate in Public Affairs. The Faculty Senate of the university agreed to recognize the achievement of certain outstanding individuals by awarding them an honorary doctorate degree. The Board of Governors approved this special recognition, which began in the year 2002. In order to be nominated, a person cannot be a current member of the MSU faculty, staff, administration, or Board of Governors, nor can they be a serving elected official. Although individuals with nationwide and worldwide recognition are not excluded, preference is given to distinguished candidates who have not already been widely recognized and honored. A faculty committee selects the honorees, which in turn are approved by the board. It is our great pleasure to recognize our 22nd recipient of this award this afternoon in Dr. Stephen Kleinsmith. Dr. Kleinsmith has dedicated his life to public education, serving as a teacher, coach, and school leader for more than 40 years. Under his leadership as superintendent of Nixa Public Schools for 17 years, the district received the state's top accreditation standard for 12 consecutive years. Its leadership team also won 8 Education Leadership Team Program of Excellence Awards from the Missouri School Boards Association. He has been an outspoken advocate for public education in Missouri, serving on the Principal Site Administrators National Committee and as legislative co-chair for the Association of School Administrators. Dr. Kleinsmith has advanced teacher preparation in the region through MSU's Teaching Academy for Pre-Service Teachers and MSU's Internship Academy for Future Teachers, as well as the Ozarks Educational Research Institute. His impact in the community as a leader is far-reaching. Over the years, he has served as chair of several organizations, such as Springfield Area Chamber of Commerce and the Nixa Community Foundation. Dr. Kleinsmith has won many awards for his commitment to education and our communities. Among them are Missouri Association of School Administrators Superintendent of the Year in 2017 and the Springfield Business Journal's inaugural Men of the Year in 2011. I'm going to ask Dr. Kleinsmith to come forward with Dr. Einhelig, who will hood the candidate.
I thought that.
Very good. Thank you, Steve.
It was kind of a moving target for him. Thank you very much. I am accepting this prestigious honor with a humble heart and a great deal of pride. After all, this is Missouri State University, not some diploma mill that lacks rigor. Although I must admit, if I had known I was going to receive this honorary doctorate, I'm not so sure I would have tried so hard 25 years ago. It would have saved a lot of stress and a lot of time. Before turning my voice over to a video I prepared, I'd like to remind you of some obvious things, such as success and achievements, at least as evidenced in my nearly 40 years. One takes teamwork to achieve those, and a lot of it. I have, over the years, surrounded myself with people who were able to make me look a lot smarter than I was, proving my uncle, who lawyer in the family, correct when he informed me that at one of my graduations that I was the most educated, least knowledgeable person he knew. So, all kidding aside, let's at least remember this. Seldom if ever, does greatness occur without teamwork and passion. Enjoy the video that I have prepared for you these next few minutes. Thank you very much. For over 100 years, the Nixa community has supported their local education system, the Nixa Public Schools, in ways that have proven to be second to none. This kind of support, along with a number of other variables that have fallen in place, have enabled us to create a legacy of learning that continues to this very day. Since the turn of the century, the 2000-2001 school year, we have dominated the academic arena in Southwest Missouri and in most of this great state. Academic excellence has been without a doubt a source of pride in our community, and it's one I'm confident we will continue to experience into the foreseeable future. Certainly one of our keys to continued success will be to move forward toward a common purpose and passion for helping our students succeed through a variety of efforts such as professional learning and collaboration with other dedicated education professionals. But what is success? How do we know that we've properly prepared our youth for their future? How can we maximize student potential when time is so minimal? We have about 70,000 minutes of time with each student this year. 70,000. The game clock starts the moment they enter the classrooms. What we do with those 70,000 minutes makes all the difference. Let me suggest that those 70,000 minutes represent a giant jigsaw puzzle, maybe one of 1,000 pieces. As a district, we dump all the pieces out on the table, turn them over, we seek out the straight edge pieces. These pieces make up the basic academic skills needed in life: reading, writing, arithmetic. But the border is just the border. We need many, many colorful and intertwining pieces to fill the entire picture of citizens that we want our students to become. Allow me to suggest that those colorful pieces represent most of the 70,000 minutes that we have with each student. They represent a continued effort and focus on life skills, or soft skills, if you will, that are much needed. You know, the things that get you hired or fired if you don't possess the right stuff. It is said that 90% of the businesses fire employees not because of poor knowledge, but due to poor attitudes, bad interpersonal relationships, and inappropriate group behavior. I know businesses as well as society want schools to provide students with a solid academic skill set, the border of our puzzle, so they can engage in critical thinking, problem solving, and team building, among other things. But those life skills can make the difference in job performance between two employees with an equally solid academic skill set. So, what are these colorful pieces of puzzle that make up the life skills we speak of? What is it that we must do to increase the marketability of our students as they approach the workforce? To put it plainly, how do we help them get hired in jobs that accentuate their strengths and allow them to feel great satisfaction in their work? Let me begin by suggesting a handful of critically important attributes that most parents will come alongside and support. Our first section of the puzzle shows us the important soft skill of good work habits. Here's where we want to teach students to accept responsibility for a task, learn to manage time wisely, and continuously evaluate their own work habits. Since this skill is both important and necessary for success, we would encourage parents to create this expectation way before they enter our classrooms. Regardless, with great pride, we take all kids, in whatever shape or size, they come to us with the simple goal of continuous improvement until the day they cross the stage at commencement. We want students graduating who are not only capable and willing to work long hours, but to work hard, smart, and with efficiency. The second section of our puzzle represents the life skill that is needed for goal achieving. Notice, I did not say goal setting. Goal setting is the easy part. It is the necessary follow-through that is so important, and is quite frankly the missing ingredient in most cases. We need to help students to develop mental toughness and learn to finish strong. This requires their ability to constantly evaluate their own progress and make course adjustments. They can make mistakes along the way, but pushing through to the finish line cultivates a don't quit mindset that can benefit our kids for a lifetime. Our third section of the puzzle shows us the essential social skill needed in a day and age where cooperation, networking, and friendships are expected, which is respect for others' viewpoints. Being open to new ideas is essential in the workplace. Students need to learn the art of disagreeing without being disagreeable. Let's all model to our students how to listen to other ideas. Really listen to understand others. Our students need to learn how to reach consensus, and at times agree to disagree. And by the same token, understanding group roles, accepting individual roles, working towards goals, and understanding that the democratic process is what built championship teams. We want the students to know the value and importance of team building and teamwork, and to enjoy being a contributor to a team. We also want to teach our young people the importance of teamwork as it extends into community involvement. It is through this involvement that students demonstrate knowledge of a diverse community, a global community, taking action for community welfare, and how to reflect on community action. These are not small tasks, but the payback and rewards come in a more enriched personal life and make it more worthwhile. Finally, I would suggest that the puzzle is more complete with a skill set called creative problem solving. This is one of the most important skills individuals need to develop, especially in this growing world economy. Let's face it, a good dose of logical street smarts, otherwise disguised as pieces of common sense, will go a long way for our kids. By shaping their knack for problem solving, we prepare them for tackling day-to-day issues. By helping them think creatively and divergently, they are better prepared to take on bigger obstacles that come their way too. So what am I trying to say? Why such a lengthy exhortation on life skills? Well, I'll tell you. Our jigsaw puzzle of the life of a student in our classroom is not complete without the mosaic that these pieces represent. In all my years in education, I see this truth time and time again. You could be the most competent person in the world from an academic standpoint, but if you are not connecting effectively with other people, your value is greatly diminished. The MAP, the ACT, and the EOC don't mean a hill of beans to an employer, a future spouse, or the projected household income of our students. When was the last time someone asked you for your GPA or what your college entrance scores were? However, you can make a difference in all those things and make a student's puzzle complete. You will help them succeed at life by making the most of those 70,000 minutes. Now get out there and give our kids the pieces to put excellence in action.